Hi, I'm Marek Dice, and welcome back to Let's Play
The
Legacy
Heart of Darkness.
of Sudden Death. I'm guessing because it's daylight or something. So let's do this. Let's bat form out of here. And go somewhere where it's not bright light out in my face. Well, either way, it does want me to go back to here, which is where the bandit camp is, and no. I'm trying to get comfortable because my back is killing me. I don't know if this chair is helping. I think it is. I can't tell. I'm also trying to keep my mic at a good position where I'm not leaning forward. Okay. What the hell am I doing? Like, seriously, guy. So I guess I died due to it being daylight, but I had no idea that that was happening. Okay, so I'm at the beginning of the caves. Yes. Let's zoom in and equip the iron sword. Yeah, I need to put my feet up. It sucks, but it's the only way to keep my back straight. Because if I don't, then I can literally feel my back sagging.
Iron Sword.
Yeah, shut up. I'm normally used to sitting on a couch while I play or stream. Actually, I had a really cushy chair that I used to sit on. But see, now I can use them. Is there just like a thing there that you can't use? Now, can I like wolf down or something? Maybe I can just go backwards? I don't know. This game is confusing. Although I think this is right before I actually went into the caves proper kind of thing. So let's see. Oh, no. Because, yeah, that would be... No, because I came in and did the save. Fuck this. I'm out of here. Also, my patience is wearing thin with this game because it's really not going anywhere. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. And it's not like that's necessarily a bad thing. Like, I love button mashers and like those kind of combat games. I'm perfectly fine with those. Okay, this might actually be deeper. Let's find out. Hey, there's one of those things I can smash. No, I think this is definitely the way I came in, not the way I had left. Let's find out. If it is, then I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck this whole area. I hate this part of the game, like freaking ice level, and it's huge. And for whatever reason, everything just wants to hurt you. And not even in like a normal sense, just like in an obnoxious, we're always coming at you kind of way. So let's just bat out of here. Let's go anywhere else. Because apparently I need to get back to the bandit camp area, which I guess technically was on the other side of Malek's Bastion. Can I just like warp to Dude's place? Oh no, is that going to take me back to the pillars? Yeah. And now it's day half over? I don't know. Yeah, there's all these extra things. There's another thing of strength, which Maybe that's it. Because I remember there was one right outside of that one weird area. Although, knowing my luck, this is the place I literally started out from. I think it is. Bollocks. I really don't want to go back through those caves. Oh well. So, yeah, we're about halfway there. So let's just fill up again. And let's change the werewolf. He's faster. Oh, actually, I'm a dum-dum. Turn back. I should be using the mist form. Derp, derp, derp. Because the mist form can walk across water. But can get hit by fireballs. Okay. Farting plants. Let's avoid farting plants. I don't really feel like getting out my axe to chop down a tree to get one flay blade. Let it rip. Alright, so where the shitfuck am I? Why is the camera so stupid? Okay... Okay, so 2 caves and some buildings. That's this area. Let's see. So we head to the West Cave. Let's go to West Cave. And I don't feel like this taking a long time. Oh, holy shit. This whole area hurts me? Not even realize, and I'm almost dead. So, back to mist form. So I guess this is just a swamp. Okay, how much further is this stupid cave? I passed it. Somehow I passed. There's probably like axe. You have to axe some trees. Yeah. So you kind of just go around. Thank you. I like how it appears on the map, but if you walk by it, you probably walk past it like 3 times. And I'm also stupid because they said Western Cave and I'm going east. I always get east-west flip-flopped because reasons. That's why. And that's all you'll get. So let's just fly on over there and pick up some stuff over here. I'm not wasting the time to like turn back halfway through. Okay. Oh, I'll turn back into him because I'm walking on grass. Now I'll turn back into mist form. No, that takes too long. I am too impatient for that.
The blood of ages flows so sweet. Come, drink from us.
Oops, didn't mean to drink that.
Your strength has increased, for our blood enhances.
Alright. Okay, apparently there's another one of those spirit forges, but I don't really care about those. Antitoxin. Alright. Yeah, I don't really care about antitoxin or any of that nonsense. So, blood gout. Enter the second building on the south side of the screen. So let's see where that is. Second building on the south side of the screen. I'm guessing it's that one. You could just say the building furthest to the southeast. No, that doesn't work either. But there's 2 of them. I guess it'll have the blood gout. Whatever blood gout is. They, like, seriously, you could have just been done just fine with having, like, 4 spells. Like 2 aggressive, 2 defense spells, and that's it. And items, just have 4 items. Like, a healing item, an attack item, I don't know, antitoxin and poison is freaking pointless. You're a vampire, you shouldn't be poisoned. And then, I don't know, like the group explode spell, which I'm fine with. The worst part is if something happens, I have to, like, get out the energy bank and refill myself. So let's see, is it this one, or is it the other one? I'm guessing it's this one. So you take 5 hits. The awkward 5 hits. So let's get blood gout. Which all I think of when I think of gout is thinking of people with nasty swollen feet. I don't think of badass vampire spell. Okay. Music here is actually interesting. That was weird. He was making, like, sounds like he was made out of dishes or something. Oh well.
This spell allows me to use blood from my own body as a weapon. When struck, my enemy's blood would flow from their bodies to fill me with life. 'Tis a risk, yet the rewards are a temptation.
Well, that's just stupid. Let's try it out. Oh, I'm out of magic. Well then, what, do I just wait for it to come back? Screw that. Enemy-controlled doors. Well, not really enemies. Those are just, like, food bags. Good to know enemies can't be hurt by their own traps. I don't really need an antitoxin that bad, so... Still don't have enough magic for this. Is this a refill magic? It is. So, only useful on human enemies, and not particularly useful. Be one thing if it, like, killed enemies instantly, like human enemies. But considering it does not, it is garbage. So, I'm leaving. I've had enough of this. Moving on. Can make me go find a switch or some dumb, stupid thing. Well, I guess it's good for those guys. Or not. Wow, swing and a miss. Holy shit, this takes a lot of blood. Wow, not worth it at all. Energy Bolt is way more effective. Stupid.
Hey, Victor!
That's just lame. Now I gotta look around the room for some sort of switch, which is probably all the way up there, so I have to like wolf over and... Apparently I can just walk right over those like they don't even matter. Really? No, I never want that card. And I can't even cast this. So... And I don't have the stupid other thing equipped. What a pain in the butt. No, not magic. Energy bank thing. You... Go over that for the moment.
When conjured, the energy bank permits me access to mass amount.
Get out. Stop. I don't care. Oh, and it doesn't even look like it fills me. Yeah, that spell is totally not worth it. And apparently I'm somehow poisoned. Oh, I guess I'm poisoned because I drank dude's blood. That's just stupid. Okay. Why did my blood drop? I just used antitoxin. What the fuck? This game. Let's make this stupidly hard. Forget the enjoyable part of games. Alright, is this door open now? Oh, for fuck's sake. Do I have to, like, mist form through it? Oh, excuse me. Oh. There's one person I forgot to kill. Let's see. Again. Oh, and I can't cast it. So, this spell is total garbage. Garbage. Flay them. Ugh. All that just to get to the stupid end. You have to kill everybody in the room. Brr, 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 brr. Don't suck up poison. Okay. So like a hidden switch or something? I guess I'm just supposed to mist form across it. Because that's going to be the new thing. Uncrossable? No, you can just mist form. Now are they gonna have like random villagers that are like poisoned or like have the plague and I have to antitoxin just to add that extra level of annoyance? Speaking of extra, seriously? Like, what the fuck was that bullshit? Seriously? Screw this fucking game. Can we just please just get this over with? Yeah, I know. I also like the weird switch sound it makes whenever I hit an enemy, or whenever I cast my magic. Oh, there we go. I would say that made this worthwhile, but it didn't. Because those blood vials barely restore anything, or give you anything. So make me put on my condom, because I will. What the fuck was that? Oh, God. You dickhole. How do you get down here?
The Heart of Darkness.
Yes, I know what it is. Thank you. I'm already almost dead again. Fuck off, seriously. That's just annoying. It's like hyperactive throwing. The only way we can make this spell actually work and be something that someone would actually use is if we make enemies that are so stupid fast it doesn't make a difference. If this is a look forward in what the game has to offer, then I think I'm gonna pass. Oh, fuck, finally. You know, it'd be great. Effective armor. So now we're done here. And got a spell that wasn't worth it at all. And now we're about to get another spell that I don't particularly want or need. And now I need to equip the axe just to get rid of this tiny tree that's in my way. Can you please stop that? Stop. Thank you. Okay, so the only way to unlock the non-water part of the path is to lightly step in the water. Makes sense. Now I can see why they give you so many healing items. Just because they start making enemies do stupid amounts of damage and constantly attack. And apparently I can't cast my magic again. What the hell is this? It looked like a tiny little room, however it was not. Oh, okay. So,
the heart of darkness.
yes, I know what it is. Ugh. Like, okay, I've never had a problem casting magic or otherwise, and we are indoors, but apparently now, during the day, I can't cast. So apparently, like, I collect new stuff, then now I'm more impeded? Like, how does that make any sense whatsoever?
This spell allows me to enslave my enemies, giving me control of their bodies. When I release my grip, their bodies will shrivel and die as I displace their souls and replace them with my own.
Well, that's not really a healthy thing to do. Oh, look, I can't cast it. Let's see, over here in the darkness. Nope, can't cast it. You know what? I usually try to avoid this, but fuck this game. For serious. I'm sick of playing it. It's not good. It lives in this kind of weird... Like, I really don't understand how people ever became fans of it. Like, I know a lot of people who really love this game, and I don't get it. Like, I've played other games that are similar, but they have, like, a depth of combat, and they're on PlayStation 1, and they came out before or after, or even around the same time, and they're all of much better quality. Now, Soul Reaver, granted, is the one that most people have, like, a huge joy boner for. But this game is terrible. However they thought that they could make a next game after making this garbage, like slow menus, ugly graphics, not a decent story or progression at all. You get way more spells than necessary, and most of the spells are generally not that functional. Dungeons are all pretty samey, except for the backgrounds. I mean, it's literally just traps and enemies over and over again. There's no consistent theme other than traps and enemies, which would be good if there was some sort of variety, but you see the same kind of things in every dungeon. The same skull and arrow traps, the same pit of spikes. Like, even if they change the spikes to something else, the art direction is good, don't get me wrong, in terms of like its background paintings and stuff like that. FMV cutscenes that are completely and totally unnecessary that you could have done with just dialogue talk boxes or something. It makes it feel like two different games when you do that. When you have like this FMV that doesn't look anything like the game, and the FMVs are ugly, and even for the time were pretty damn ugly. Like, I think Shadowgate had better FMV scenes than this, or was it Shadowgate? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was. But in terms of an action game, it's not an action game. It tries to play itself off like it's a D&D dungeon exploration game, but it's really not. So it's not really any of those categories. It's like they took the themes of those categories but never fleshed any of them out. The unnecessary dialogue and stuff, and like the over-the-top dark Germanic theme thing they're going for is not really... It feels very high school, I'm an emo kid. It doesn't feel like badass. Like, even look at him right there. Like, he kind of looks like a big wuss. And it doesn't seem to match up to other things that are shown in FMVs and otherwise. So I don't know why the art is so vastly different. Like, if you're going to make a character with, like, the gray face FMV, then just use that all over. But, like, the inefficiency of menus drives me crazy. And there, like, this extra weapons and all this nonsense that's not even needed. Like, it could have just been like, oh, now you have the power with your sword to chop down trees. Or, oh, like... you know, now you can break barriers by casting magic at them. Like, and the inconsistency of items that are breakable and non-breakable, and the lack of instruction there too, is terrible. Like, switches look different. You can't tell if it's a switch or just like a burnt out lantern on the wall. Really just repetitive spike puzzles that aren't even puzzles. They're just time wasters. Like, I just really can't bear this game anymore. It's just really awful. I was hoping I could at least get through it, but I'm about halfway through it. And it's not because I'm dying all the time, which is a factor. It went from cakewalk easy to now it's just being stupid. And most people said that this game is pretty easy, and that's fair enough. I mean, I guess in a sense it's easy, but like, the new spells are terrible, and it's not even gimmicky. And like, I don't understand why my magic isn't working now, or why my other stuff isn't working now. And if it's due to it being daylight, well, that's stupid, because I literally had like 10 minutes of night, and then it was back to fucking 45 minutes of day. Like, this game has a severe identity crisis and a severe lack of actual enjoyment. Like, you'd have to be essentially really gripped by this story, which is you getting vengeance, then you talking to some lady in front of some pillars, and she says you need to kill these people who are representative of the pillars. For what reason? You're getting your vengeance, and I thought you already got your vengeance, like, on the people that killed you. But if it's like this entire group of wizards wants to kill you, like, that seems a little outlandish and a little bizarre. Like, there's no reason why they did, other than just because they felt like murdering someone. Like, it doesn't make much sense. And then they talk about these waves of evil hordes, but all I'm fighting over and over again seem to be people, with, like, exception of just recently, there seems to be a few extra monsters that aren't just people in caves. But then there's monsters and people mixed. So it's like, are the monsters killing everything or just me? Like, are they, like, there's a real identity crisis, and it's bad. So I'm going to try to play through Soul Reaver, but as for this game, I'm done with its shit. Like, I'd rather play Diablo on PS1. It's much more functional. Like, Diablo, I think Diablo 2 is on PlayStation 1 as well, and both of those are way more functional than this. Play much faster. There's no clunky combat. I mean, as much as Diablo has clunky combat, but less clunky combat. And actual character growth. Like, me waiting 30 seconds to switch weapons, and then 30 seconds to be back out in the world just to chop down a tree, is not good game design, and it's not very fun. Like, you should have had a quick change menu for those, and then have your magic set up away, and you have to go to the pause screen to cycle through your magics if you want to set up different magics on your hotkeys. But, like, the screen zoom in, zoom out, you could have changed that to a weapon button. Like, the map screen could have been select, and then you now have 4 buttons to change around whatever you'd want. Like, it's just a total lack of understanding how to make games and how to make them fun. I don't know. Usually PlayStation doesn't have this, but this feels very like the Game Boy Advance games I've played. Just generic and not very good. But I think that's going to be all for let's try to suffer through Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. See you later.